It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. Jordan Montgomery gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Nick Castellanos now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now pitch on the way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So striding forward now, Nick Senzel. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, the pitch changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Line hard.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball inside.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Castellanos stands at second with no outs. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In is Joey Votto now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. First and second here with nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. One away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Moustakas.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball one. In the air, down the line in left. On the move is Stanton, and he makes the catch in the corner. Reds strand a couple, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Well, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
still 1-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Schebler.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. Scooped up, and Voight will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get there. It falls in. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. That evens it up 1-1. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runners on first with one down. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now to the plate, Luke Voight, who was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second now, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Gio Urshela. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box, Thairo Estrada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 2 and the Reds nothing. Ready now for Cincinnati, Curt Casali. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next to Cincinnati.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Castellanos, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him.
flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's down 2-2.
This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 2 and the Reds 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Striding into the box, Phillip Ervin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And he misses again, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Aristides Aquino as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 1-1 to count. From the belt, the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Irvin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Now back.
Digging in, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside ball one.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Weak roller right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting. The catcher.
So striding in, Kurt Casale, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. Our score remains 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hit down the line at first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Luke Voight, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to third. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Yanks lead one. They lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nicholas Castellanos. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1.
2-0, 1 strike. Count. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
That's popped up. Voight ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Stepping into the box, Nick Senzel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Senzel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Standing in now, Joey Votto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two-0 count, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Moustakas.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Moustakas. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1. They still trail it here 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Number 29.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Hit to short. Galvis has it. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Estrada.
Stepping in, Thairo Estrada. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You know, DeRosa, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
DJ LeMahieu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Estrada leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Popped him up. Galvis over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Adam Ottavino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Riding in once again, Freddie Galvis. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Now here it comes.
I always felt, though, too, you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
The right fielder.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin.
Phillip Ervin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
That's a ball. I got to count 2-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-1. Wade Miley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 22, Wade Miley.
Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. He'll get it into second, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Ready with the 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to third. Senzel's got it, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11, Gardner.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Miley sets. Here's the first pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Two and 2. Here it is.
We got 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Andujar stands at second with 2 gone. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now 3-1.
Boy, what a battle there, DeRosa. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
To the plate now, Luke Voight, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Here's a look over to first. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Stepping up now, Scott Schebler. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Slow little roller to third. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Ben Heller takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Casale will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he takes strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Schebler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 29.
Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Estrada.
Now at the plate, Thairo Estrada. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Weakly hit to third. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
LeMahieu at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Robert Stevenson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Miguel Andujar will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Joey Votto. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hit in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Galvis behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A little low, it's 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-time home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, Phillip Ervin, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
One out, nobody on. 1-2. The pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Jesse Winker will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-0, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's a base hit on the line.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The runner from first crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, viewer. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Raisel Iglesias is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Voight will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Fielded by Galvis. One away.
Now batting, number 29.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Not shortstop, Tyro.
Striding in, Tyro Estrada. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Gardner at second. Urshela at first. One gone. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, DeRo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Not close. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Here he comes on 2-0, and he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that same situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, DeRo, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a safe situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Reds 3. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 53.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Ready for another chance. Scott Schebler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Up next, Cincinnati. The catcher, Casale.
At the plate, Curt Casale. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. That misses. 2-0. Britton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Nick Castellanos.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball match outside.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Aroldis Chapman gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The Reds down to their last strike. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's final, 7-3. So the Bronx Bombers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 11 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309.